was on the things that he could see now. He was not concerned about what will happen in time to come. That is one of the mistakes of so many people today. While you are living anyhow, you don't consider the repercussion. While you are doing things that are not glorifying the Lord, you don't consider the effect of that thing, aftermath effect of that thing. It is very good to do it, but remember that a day will come, you will pay for it. Whatever you are doing in this life, have the consciousness that there is a payday. When you are working for somebody, when you are working in an office, there is always a payday. At the end of the month, you are expecting your pay. So also it is in life. Whatever you are doing in life, have it in mind that there is a payday. When you are doing something good, there is a payday. When you are doing something evil, there is a payday. When you are living anyhow, living in disobedience to God, living in disobedience to the instructions of God, understand that there is a payday. But when you are living in alignment with God's word, doing everything possible to make sure you please Him, there is also a payday. So while you are moving in the journey of life, let this mind be in you, that there is a payday one day. Am I talking to somebody here?
Yes, sir.
I know some of you might not like the message, but I will still preach it. One of the perfect example of a son is Job. I'm not yet giving clarity about the son. I'm not yet giving you the characteristics of a son. But I just feel there is need to chip this one in. Job is a perfect example of a son. When you read Job chapter 1 verse 21, you will be properly convinced that despite all that Job went through, do you know the first thing Job said? In one day, a man lost everything. You say, I am a daughter, I am a this. Now the day when challenge come, now we go know. In a day, this man lost the children, lost the belongings, lost his properties in a day. And he could still say in Job chapter 1 verse 21 that God is the one that brought it. He said, who has brought it has taken it. He said, let his name be glorified. Jesus. Jesus. There are some of you that have insulted God because of one thing you lost. And there is a man that lost everything, yet he could glorify God. That is a son. A son does not expose the armpits of the father. The son covers the armpit of the father. A son does not mock the father. A son covered the nakedness of the father. That was the reason why when the son of Noah looked at Noah, he said, Kayina Mande Kobaria. He looked at the father and said, why are you disgracing yourself? This was after Noah has been drunk with alcohol. He began to insult the father. He said, you are a man of dignity. You are a man of honor. But how come you are embarrassing yourself in the public? But there was another son. That one that embarrassed Noah was a slave. But the one Katila Manakado that saw the father's nakedness, and his consciousness was not to blame the father first, but to cover the father first. He went and took wrapper and covered the father. And the father in that drunkenness, he looked at the one that was insulting him. He said, you will not go far. And he looked at the one that covered his nakedness, and he said, you are blessed. Hear the child of God. When you walk with God well, when you follow him well, you carry his blessings. But when you don't follow him well, you carry repercussions.